demonstrate that water expands when it freezes. What you need to do before class is obtain a clear plastic tube with a cap, fill it to a certain height with water, and then place it in a freezer. Once it's completely frozen, mark with a permanent marker the level at which the water is at, and then we will come back to this later in class time. Once in class, bring the tube that has the frozen water in it and show it to the class. Ask them to make predictions about what will happen to the water level marked on the tube once the water starts melting. Note any predictions on the board and set the tube aside for some time and come back to it later. Come back to the tube after some time when it is partially melted, and note that while there's still ice in the tube, the level has gone down, but set it aside for it to continue melting. Come back to the tube after it's completely melted, and in front of the class, have them mark the line at which the water is now at with a separate color. Observe that the red line is now much further down than the blue line. Have the class discuss what had happened. They must be aware that while it was ice, it was still water. It was just in a different form. Noting that the red line is much lower than the blue line, you can discuss with the class the fact that when water is a solid, it takes up more room than when water is a liquid.